And yeah, start whenever you.
Cool.
So 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
And we are back. What's poppin', everybody? You already know what's going down. J Vibes back on All Things Radio. And we're good. I'm feeling good today. Another day, another dollar out here. And my next guest today doesn't really need an introduction, but I'm going to give him one just cuz, all right? You might have seen him on the Rolling Stones cover for the Black Lives Matter protests. You might have seen him a musical here in town. You might have seen him at Produce and concerts in Austin, everywhere pretty much in the building, ACL, the list goes on. I got Quentin Arispe in the building. Quentin, how are you? What's poppin'?
I'm doing good.
Thanks,
That's so much. You just said so many words. It was so cool.
I had to. Cool. I mean, there's a lot of info to unpack there.
Yeah.
You're quite a person. You're a talent right now. I feel like I'm flabbergasted and starstruck just being in the same room with you.
That's very stupid, but thank you.
A little bit, but I mean, it's okay. I know we've come a long way.
I was like, so we did that interview with each other, right?
Yeah, like a while back over there at Coffee Waves.
At Coffee Waves, yeah. Wow.
Once upon a time, right? And here we are,
That's
like 2-3 years later, like
probably longer. I think it's been 4 years.
Probably.
Yeah, was such a.
It was cool. It was a nice little catch up, little Quentin. Yeah. Oh man, it's cool. How you been? Everything good? Mentally, physically, you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I'm really focused right now. Mm-hmm. Like that's really my energy is like. Focused. Okay. And determined.
Very. Yeah. I see it. You're giving off the radiant vibes right now.
Trying to just like, I'm really, really going for what it is that I want right now. And like, I'm really leaning into my Leo rising.
Okay.
At the moment.
Ooh, I love it. Yeah. We're getting astrology in the mix right now.
Yeah, very meta.
Ooh.
Meta raps.
Hey, shout out. It is what it is. Love that guy.
Yeah.
So let's dive into that right there, what you said. You're really focused on what you're trying to do right now. What is that exactly?
Right now, like just my biggest objective is just to kind of everywhere that I'm like living or trying to quote unquote conquer it. Mm-hmm. Like there was this thing that Elton John talked about where he was like, the way that you make it is that you start in your hometown and then you pack it.
Ooh.
Pack it out. And then you move somewhere, like just a little bigger, like for me, Austin. Mm-hmm. And then you got to pack it out. And then, and set goals. And then Chicago,
so
pack
on
it out.
And so forth, yeah.
LA, pack it out. Go to Europe, pack it out. And then next thing you know, you're everywhere.
Boom.
Yeah. And then bam. And so I've just, it's all about like being strategic, like being specific about the shows that I'm doing and how I'm doing them and aesthetic and the things that I'm putting on social media. Like I'm really just starting to like really try to
you're putting in work.
Putting in the work.
Yeah. I see it. The grind, the hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, you're greasing the gears and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Quentin, I love it. I love hearing you and your ambitions and your focus and your drive and just you following your dreams and your passion. It's beautiful. It's awesome. I feel like for people who don't know, I feel like I'm going to see Quentin on a cereal box someday just promoting like, yo, check out my new song. Here's Tricks or something.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I hate cereal, so I don't know if we'll ever really work that way, but like maybe like
special
maybe
health
like
bar.
yerba.
Oh, okay.
Like me and yerba would really like I fucking love yerba and I think we would get along really well.
True.
I think I have a lot to offer.
You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink.
Yeah, that would be really. Yeah, that would.
I think that would be cool.
That would be really cool.
You have it. It's just manifest it, speak it into existence right now.
I would like to just have free up.
Yeah. So I want to bring up. I didn't get a chance to catch your last show in Austin, but the Scoot In show?
Scoot In, yeah.
How was that? How did that go?
That was fucking wild. There was like 800 something more people, and we just weren't expecting that. And something happened.
You look like a fucking rock star.
It was weird, and there was fans, and there was like these not fans, but like physical fans, like blowing air into my hair. Like I felt like I was fucking Beyonce. And like it's such a cool stage, and like
Michael Jackson's shirt off.
Yeah, I took my shirt off. I don't even remember taking my shirt off, but I did. And like I was just like, I just like blacked out. Like I channeled like true spiritual, like channeling. I just went away and then I fucking came back and I was like, what the hell just happened?
Damn.
And like, it was just so weird. And it took me like 3 days to get my shit mentally back together because I just felt like I like just ripped my brain. Like my brain felt like it just got ripped. And like, just taking that much energy from people and that feeling was just so, I've never experienced it to that level. And you know, C3 was there, you know, scouts from BMI were there.
Wow.
Like I just got I can say it. I got awarded like as one of the artists for the Austin artist development program with the Austin Music
congratulations.
Foundation. Yeah. And so like they were there, like when, like kind of like a good mentor of mine, Alex Vallejo. He was there, and he was like able to like see it, and like it was just, it opened so many opportunities for me. Like I've been getting like a lot of like really like big show opportunities now, and like it was fucking cool. It was
That's what I want to hear. Was it fucking cool?
It was
it
fucking
dope?
cool, and I didn't expect it, and I felt like really like outside of myself, which I've never like really got to experience.
Really?
Like
even with your experiences with like ACL and other shows like that, nothing similar, nothing came close.
No.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because I think I was always still like, I still just didn't know if I deserved to be there.
That little sort of self doubt in the back,
like a lot of self doubt, and I feel like with this one, I was just like so terrified, and I was like, I don't really know why I'm here, but I know that I need to like fucking go off. I know. I was like, I know I need to do the best that I can, because, and I just kept telling my band when we were doing rehearsal, we did so many rehearsals for that, more than we usually do. And I was just like, this one matters.
Yeah.
Everything matters, but this one,
you felt it.
This one is going to do something.
Yeah.
And I was like, and we need to like, and like just literally the whole band, all of us after, we were just kind of like,
I saw some little snippets and the pictures. It looked phenomenal.
We just couldn't like process it. Like all of us, especially my drummer,
real
Matt.
it was.
Like it was just real.
Shout out Matt.
Yeah, Matt Vallejo, amazing. And like we were just all like, fuck.
Yeah.
We were like, what
that just fucking happened?
Like, we just did that. And like,
wow.
And one of Daniel from Nane, he was telling me, he was like, you know, they don't, the lighting that was being used because I opened, and the lighting that was being used is usually only used for
the main performer.
Damn. And so like, I don't know, some bitch back there was like, wait, something's going on here. And they were like, I need to like start
he deserves
putting some lights, because this, and it was cool. There was like lights on hits and like all these different things, and
everything was specific
and just, there. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, okay. Like it was just like I think like everyone, even the audience, and I think everybody was just like slowly realizing like, oh, this is, I'm watching something.
This is
like,
a fucking performance.
Like this matters, you know? And it was like, it was kind of cool just kind of slowly watching everyone be like,
this bitch, I need to,
what are you doing? And that was a really, I do remember that. Like that was a really cool feeling. And so, yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Congratulations. It was litty,
I mean,
fucking titty.
Artists and creatives alone tend to, I guess, drift off into this creative space, this different dimension or realm when they get into their own world, as you pretty much described. So I think that's pretty cool. I feel like everyone experiences that in their own way, shape and form, wherever it comes.
And I've always heard of that.
Yeah.
But like, and I felt it like kind of like a little bit. But it was like, this one was just full on like.
Full force.
I felt like I was going to pass out like 3 times.
Wow.
Like I was just like, my body was just like at full capacity of what I can do.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it was just this very absurd feeling. But it was yummy, you know? And now like from that, like literally the next day I got a call from Brian, this guy named Brian from the Austin FC. And they asked me to do the national anthem. And so I'm doing it on September 26th. And like, it was like all these fucking opportunities came. And it's like, it just takes one high quality thing. And so I was just realizing like, okay, if I just do a bunch of these, if I just do that show,
keep going,
if I just keep doing that show, enough
Boom.
times.
Yeah.
Like, then something will happen. And
That's it. You're opening up for Beyonce.
Yeah, until I'm opening up for, I would just cry. I would cry that day. Josh would have to like physically carry me to like the side of the stage just so I like could physically, I would be a mess.
Yeah.
That's going to be a
see
bad
but that would be a
day.
beautiful mess though.
Yeah, but when I get on stage, I'll fucking do it.
Boom.
But the whole, like literally a step before it happens, I'm going to be...
It's all good.
beside
I believe
myself.
in you, Quentin.
Thank
You're
you.
going to get there. We're speaking into existence
Thanks.
right now.
I love this whole manifesting
Right?
session we're having.
I know.
right now.
I love it too. We feel the essence and the energy. It's here. Look at that. We didn't even try and match the outfits,
We're
but
matching.
it happened. Like we didn't even call each other. Just boom.
Look
We
at
both
that.
showed up and here we are.
Yeah.
I love it.
Wow.
I love it. So I do want to talk about I think you just released a new single. I don't know.
I'm about to.
You're about to.
But we're gonna actually. I was gonna post this tomorrow. We're gonna push it off just a little bit longer, just because I want to. I'm a lot of things are happening.
Yeah.
So
all at once, simultaneously.
and I'm kind of. I learned that I'm kind of leaving that era of just being able to be like, oh, I'm just gonna put something out.
Yeah. Sure.
Like I can't just do that anymore without like figuring out what the intention was. And so I kind of jumped the bullet, and then I'm going to retract myself a little bit, but I still have something for people tomorrow, but it's not going to be a song.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
The song? Yeah, I did it with my friend Jonathan in Austin. Sorry, Ducky's there. Shout out Ducky.
Shout out Ducky.
But I did it with my friend Jonathan in Austin, and I was just having an extraordinarily terrible day. And he had been saying like, hey, let's meet up. And I was just so busy, and I was finally like, you know what? Let's fucking meet up. And so we did, and like, it was very ceremonial, and we just like made this really acoustic kind of Suf John Stevens, like James Blake type song.
Yeah.
And it was just super emotional, and like I was just kind of like, okay, but it's just kind of about about an individual allowing, like, if you're gonna not be with someone,
Yeah.
then you have to relinquish your rights of how they respond.
I can. Oh, okay. That hit deep.
Yeah, you gotta let go of how they're gonna respond to it, and you have to understand that that's like their process, and it may not like align with like your process, but
True.
if you are the person actively saying this situation that we're in cannot work, then you relinquish the right to like dictate how they're gonna respond.
True.
And so I was writing a song. I wrote a song about that, it's called "You're Gonna Have to Let Me Fall." So it's like you're putting us in this position.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to let me hurt. And I know
be okay with that.
And I know that's something that you don't want me to experience, but we're here.
And then da-da, ta-da.
So it's like, but da-da. So it's like, so I don't know what to fucking tell you, And so like, I don't know. I feel like, especially with this new music and all this stuff that I'm doing right now, I'm trying to get better at explaining the complexity of like what fucking love is.
Yeah.
Because it's so much. And like, yeah.
Is love bringing flowers to you, or what is it? What is love to you, Quentin?
So I thought love was bringing flowers. I wanted it to be that.
Right.
Because that's traditionally what I've been taught, or what I've seen
Society and
societally. That's what I've seen be love. But I've really learned that it has nothing to do with any of that, and it's just more about like, it's more about truth, and it's more about it's truth, it's honesty, it's communication.
Facts.
And whether good or bad, you know what I mean? And also understanding that like love is not constant, and like you can love someone but like not love them, for like a week, or be so busy that you like can't like emotionally like entertain them as much as you usually do.
Yeah.
And so like for me, love has taught me that I'm very hard to please, and that I'm very hard to satisfy. And that I don't know.
Yeah, you either accept the package or you don't.
It's either you're with it or you're not with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
you want this baggage or nah?
Yeah, and I've being like a queer person, you know, let's talk about it. being a queer person, you know, it's like I'm so used to like allowing myself to be in the gray area because I just want to be loved, you know. So it's like, so I'm usually okay with like, you know, like coasting or settling or accepting or allowing things. But now I'm just in a place where it's like, nah. It's like,
you deserve it.
It's like, you better fucking come correct. It's like, I know how you feel. I'm smart as fuck. I know exactly what you want.
Don't fucking
and
play
I know
with
what
me.
I want.
Yeah.
It's like, so you can go figure that out, and then
here.
But I'm here. I'm chilling.
I'm ready to fucking go.
I'm ready to fucking go. You know what I mean? And like, I'm obnoxiously passionate, and like so love is and everything that I'm creating right now is like.
Is it coming from love? It's
coming from this like journey of love, you know,
okay.
But like grown love, you know, like
Ooh.
not like,
Ooh.
you know, like not like
a little different.
Not like I'm like in high school or, you know, I'm like 18 and like I'm loving someone, because I've written about that.
Yeah.
But like,
we've been there, done that.
I'm going to be 24, you know, I'm still young, you know, but it's like, you know, just learning, like, it's so different, you know, when you have so much more responsibilities in your personal life. And like, you know, you can be 18 and be in love with someone and go run around all fucking day. But it's like, but you can't do that as you get older, and you have to have a job, and now you got rent, and now you got, now that water is not going to turn on unless you pay for it. You know what I mean? So it's like, so love starts meaning different things. And like, and so everything I've been writing recently has just been like that adventure, that exploration of like, what is authentic? What is love?
Yeah,
like
that's the question, isn't it?
Love?
Fuck.
and is it what I thought it was? And like every day, I like literally today, I like called Angel Sinthron, I love you.
Shout out Angel.
I was like, I don't think I want it the way that I thought that I wanted.
Right now.
You know what I mean? Like I don't like. I had this like dream last night that was like, if you could choose like marriage or love and like just like the white picket fence and all that fucking shit, or your career.
Oh shit.
What would you choose?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. I was like, damn it, I don't know if I would choose love.
Right.
And then that made me realize, and it's like, then why am I giving it so much of my time if I'm not even fully sure about it? You know?
Yeah.
It's been a lot.
Yeah, I feel you. I see. It's radiating.
Yeah, but I feel like, but musically, I feel like bringing it back to music, I feel like music has been helping me so much. And in this like new exploration, I feel like I'm writing some of the best shit I've ever written in my life, because now I actually get it. You know, and now it's
you've gone through it.
I've actually gone through it,
and like still going through it.
And now it's like, okay, I think I have an understanding of what it feels like to actually like have heartbreak, and actually to love someone, and then to lose someone, and then to figure out what happens after you lose someone. And like, and are we going to be friends? Are we going to be friendly? Do I hate you?
Are we ignoring each other?
Yeah. Do I like you? Do we act like
we don't exist? I mean, what's the catch? Yeah.
And so all of that has been put into my music space, and like, and it's been so therapeutic, and it's the only reason that like I'm not like
going crazy,
fucking dying. You know, it sounds super, super great.
Everybody has their own therapy ways, so
yeah,
I get it.
Music's mine, and
boom,
yeah. So.
I get it. Mine is talking to people, so like
That's
it helps.
so cool,
right?
Yeah,
it's fun.
I
feel like it gives me a chance to vent, and then also hear what other people are going through, so I can relate. And then we trade stories here and there, and as we are now.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, me and Quentin actually met through dance. Shout out Jenny.
That's right.
Yeah. Gang out here.
Yeah, that's right.
We used to do choreography together, and we used to hold dance routines a whole 9 yards. And
we've been through a lot of
I know. That's why I'm like, yo, this
I didn't
is
even
crazy.
think about that. That's
I know.
crazy.
We've gone so far back, and I've seen you grow as a person, and it's so beautiful. And I love who you're becoming, and you're still growing, and it's amazing. And I just want to say I love you, Quentin.
I love you too.
This is dope. This is cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm in the room with Quentin right now. This is fucking crazy.
Like,
okay, something I did want to dive into. I don't know if you're ready to dive into. You might be, you might not. I don't know.
Okay.
But I want to talk about you talked about right now, your whole new music process. You're creating a bunch of stuff. Can you give us any input on, is it like an EP? Is it an album? What's coming out?
I should have thought about that before I entered here, of like what I should say. But I am making music.
True.
Yeah, I'm making music, and I have a lot of really big plans of what I want to do with it next year.
Dun, dun, dun.
But what I can say is that, you know, we officially made a band Instagram. So like Quentin in the Past Lives is now the name of my band.
Ooh, follow.
Follow, like. And it is a separate thing from Quentin Arispe. They are two different things. And so it's like, you know, when I'm making stuff with my band, like that's one thing. But then, you know, like I've been working on stuff with like other artists and like pop artists and working on stuff with Ambrose and stuff. And it's like, you know, with those things, that doesn't feel like Quentin in the Past Life. That's Quentin Arispe. And so like, I guess that's one of the things I can say is that I am splitting
The two.
They are going to split. And
we talking two different personalities?
Yes.
Or okay.
Which I'm getting really gaga with it. And like, I feel like it's like a protection. It's like a protective mechanism for me to keep myself safe, you know, so that I don't like completely get like enthralled in any of the characters. Because I learned like the Scudin show, for instance, we did all of the new music, which was really cool. Like they kind of got to hear
A
a
sneak
project
preview,
that doesn't even exist yet. And like, you know, I was shirtless and I had my natural hair and I felt really fucking vulnerable and really fucking naked. And like, it didn't feel comfortable to me. And so I was like,
Well, you got to be, you know, comfortable with being uncomfortable. So.
and of course, and I feel like there's a level of vulnerability. I feel like there's something I still should keep for myself.
True.
You know
I
what
get
I mean?
that.
Like ultimately at the end of the day. And so it was like, that show made me realize like, okay, I can give 100.
Yeah.
But I gotta give 100 as someone that isn't the like I have to be able to take it off.
Oh yeah.
Like I have to like.
Let me hang it up.
I gotta be able to like hang it up and take it off and like and okay, cool. Now I'm in my hoodie, you know, like with my friends, like eating food. You know, like with my natural hair in a bun and I'm not that thing anymore. You know,
now
what I
just
mean?
me at home being an individual human being.
Exactly. And so like you gotta think big to be big. And so it's like, so I'm already starting to think about those things because I want to be safe. And like, and I've been around a lot of really powerful, successful people lately. And all of them have been telling me that. They're like, preserve that, preserve something of yourself. Like, what do you have of yourself that you don't want to give anybody? And like, and make sure that no one fucking gets it.
Right.
At all cost. And I was like, damn. I was like, that's fucking deep.
That just hit me.
I know. I was
Fuck.
like, shit, that's deep. I'm like, all right. Okay. And so Quentin in the Past Lives, like I did it immediately. I was like, okay, so it's a band, it's a separate entity, it's a character. Because it's like the Sasha Fierce to Beyonce. You know, it's like I don't know who that person. I haven't really understood that person that's on stage yet. Like I don't know where I go or what I become. And so it's like I'm gonna try to figure it out. But yeah, there's a lot of shit coming out next
cool.
year.
I'm excited. I'm
like
happy
a whole
for you.
thing and like, but it's gonna be like not this version of myself, but like the version that you know, like is gonna slowly start
drifting back.
And like I'm gonna start slowly showing less and less of that version of me, and just so that like
You have something to preserve for yourself.
just so I could be chill, you know, like I want to be chill out with my friends and like I don't know, I just feel like when I'm just myself raw dogging it up there, it's like there's no line.
Ooh.
And there's no line, and then that's when it can get messy, and then that's when
It's when you can somewhat
ego
lose yourself.
can come in, and then that's when you can just become like, you know, like fucking
Piece of shit.
jerking your fucking self off, and it's like I'm from Corpus, like I just don't like I can't, I like you know I'm just too like fucking.
It's the corpus in you.
It's
I
that
get
corpus in me. I'm just like, nah, that seems whack.
We ain't cool like that.
That seems sus. So I'm like, I can't fucking do that. I need to like be chill. But I've even thought of going as far as like scheduling all the interviews that I do for it, that it's done in like a world.
Yeah.
You know, like literally like a character, like literally nothing like myself for the entire process of the project.
Yeah.
But what I can say is that there definitely will be music next year, and that there will definitely probably be a body of work.
Fuck
next year.
yes, Quentin. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. I love the response, the answers. Everything's been dope. Something I've learned along the way is you got to work hard to get where you want to be. And you got to work twice as hard to maintain it. So, like,
period.
I think that's straight up facts, and I guarantee you that's what you're doing, and I love it. Period. And I just want to say thank you again for coming and doing this with me.
No problem.
Next time, I'm gonna bring you flowers because you fucking deserve it. Because you're loved, and I love you, and other people love you, and I just want you to know that.
Thanks. That was deep.
It was. Okay.
Thanks.
I fucking thank you for doing this again, Quentin. I can't wait for your next upcoming shows. I'm going to be there, even if I have to travel all the way to LA, Europe, wherever the fuck I got to go. I'm going to go see you, and I'm going to support you all the way.
Woo!
Okay. Thank you, everybody. This is Quentin Arispe. Y'all give a round of applause. Thank you for coming out. Okay. Of All Things Radio popping off right now. You already know what's going down. J-Vibes in the building. We're going to keep things moving right now. Stick around. All the hits from Quentin on the way. If you don't know, you better look him up. Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you get your fix. Shout out DuckTapes. Shout out Ambrose Brown. We're out this bitch. Sheesh. Sheesh.